17-week update. I'm 17 weeks and 4 days today. I don't think a huge amount has changed from last week. I suppose my main update would be that I had my midwife appointment yesterday. Everything went fine. It was just a routine checkup really. It was a long time to wait. I think they were quite busy. There was 2 people in front of me when I got there, and I got there on time. I had to take Isla with me, and it was just a really long wait, and they obviously took forever with the 2 people before me, yet when I went in it was like really quick, so I don't know, whatever they were talking about. But yeah, luckily Isla was pretty good though for the most part, because it was pretty boring to be honest. But yeah, they took my blood pressure, which was normal, did a urine sample, which was fine, and then they checked the baby's heartbeat, which was, I haven't really spoken much about the heartbeat actually, but it was 155, which is roughly about what I pick up on my Doppler as well. I said to them that I'd been listening at home because I've got my own one. They were like, oh okay, so you found it then? I was like, yeah, quite some weeks ago. Like they were like, oh, it might take a little while because it's still fairly early, and she put it straight on and bam, it was there. I knew it wouldn't take that long because it never does for me, so. But yeah, they were like, a good strong heartbeat, you know, it's really loud and right there. My only sort of concern, the only thing that we really discussed that I'm a little bit concerned about, is baby's movement. Now I know I said in the last couple of weeks that I've felt baby, and I think I have, and I still think I have, but it's just that it's really hard to know for sure that it's baby, because like the movements are so sporadic. Like it is mainly in the evenings, or sometimes when I've had something to eat, which makes me feel like, oh, is it just food moving around? I don't know. I feel like I question myself a lot as to whether it is, and I just feel like I should be feeling it a little bit more by now, because I believe I felt it earlier with Isla, and this is baby number 2. So I said that with them, and she was like, well, not to worry too much, because you know there's lots of different things that can affect it. That's perfectly fine. She said that most people don't feel movement until like 18 weeks plus, even for 2nd and 3rd pregnancies. And she said to, obviously we'll be having the scan, and that should be able to, we should be able to see baby move, and have a bit of more of an idea of baby's movements in itself. Like it might just be that it's not as an active baby as Isla. Like she was a really active baby, and I know that, and I think that maybe that's partly it, that I'm just expecting more from this baby because of what I've experienced before. But who knows, it might just be a laid back baby. But yeah, it's still like, it's just a niggling thing for me, like, because since the last scan at 13 weeks, obviously I haven't seen baby other than hearing the heartbeat, and I know baby's heart is still beating, and don't get me wrong, that's a huge blessing obviously, but I just want to know that baby's okay, like that it's moving fine, that it's developing properly. And I feel like my reassurance of that at the moment is movement, and I'm not getting it as much, and I just feel like I'm starting to doubt more again and worry more again, and I just want to get to the scan. I want the 20-week scan. I want my own scan machine. I mean, who doesn't? My weight, I've obviously, as you guys can probably see, I'm still 7'5", so I've still just gained the 2 pounds from the beginning of the pregnancy. Obviously over the last couple of weeks I've gained them, but it is pretty much, it's not even like last week. I would say it was flickering still between 7'4" and 7'5". Now this week so far, every time I've gone on the scales, it's 7'5" without a doubt. So I feel like that 2 pounds is a solid 2 pounds now. So yeah, I still feel like I am gaining. I definitely feel like I'm growing that bit by bit. So yeah, that's really that side of things. So moving on to symptoms. I'm still having the vivid dreams pretty much every night, like I said last week. Still having so many dreams. They're so bizarre and like very almost bright, I suppose. And I always remember them. It's just, they're always weird. I have a growing appetite still feeling like I need to eat more often, little and often. Like I feel like sometimes I'll be like fairly hungry, eat a dinner, and then I'm still hungry. Like last couple of days I've still felt really hungry after having dinner, even though I know my belly's quite full and it shouldn't really need it. It's like I crave the taste of it more than anything. I suppose one of the new sort of symptoms, when I say new, it has been happening for a little while, like aches and pains down there, but recently I feel like whenever I've done more exercise and stuff, like walking up to the doctors and stuff like that, or going up to shops or whatever, I've noticed a lot more like stretching and aching, round ligament pain, and I definitely feel like my hips, like with the whole relaxing sort of thing, like the bones and stuff, like they click a lot more as well. And yeah, it just aches down there, like I've really overworked muscles down there, and it's probably a good thing. I mean, I probably am working muscles, and I probably need to do more regularly, to be honest. Taking its toll all of a sudden, like all of a sudden I've noticed that it's hurting that bit more, and aching a lot more. Like I didn't really feel like this with Isla until towards the end. And I know that's very common though for second pregnancies, that you can start feeling all the pressure and stuff sooner, because it knows what's happening at the end of the day. Your body's getting prepared earlier. But it's not nice, it's not fun. Yeah, still tired a lot, still feeling like I could just sleep all day, every day. Still thirsty a lot, still drinking a lot, still needing to go pee a lot. Those haven't changed, all the same pretty much. I've also had a very stuffy nose. I know that's pretty common in pregnancy. My pregnancy app even said that for like, I think it was last week's update, that from now on you can start getting more stuffy noses because of like the progesterone in your body. I feel like I come on here every week and just complain about the problems I have, my pregnancy woes. It's not like that at all. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still 100% grateful that I'm pregnant, and I'm still enjoying it for the most part. It's just really hard when, like I said, you can't feel movement yet, it's not like consistent, and you just questioning yourself. Like, there's times where I feel like I don't almost feel pregnant at the moment, because I don't feel it, and other than I've got this little bump, I feel like that's my only indicator that I'm pregnant, because I don't feel sick anymore. I don't know, I think I've just had a bit of a come down from the scan, and I need to get to the next one. Definitely still been emotional lately, like little adverts or little stories that I'll read, and that really make me teary like really quickly. I mean, pretty much since having Isla, I've been slightly more attached to my emotions than I ever was before having her. And stories and things make me like choke up a little bit more. But I do think that since being pregnant again, it's sort of even kicked up a little bit more. And I find it hard, like I'll read a sad story and want to read it to Liam, and I can't often get through like the first sentence without having to stop, because I literally can't stop myself from like crying and my voice breaking, and yeah, it's funny at times. So cravings really been the same, to be honest. Sandwiches, fruit on and off, ice, like we've been making, like I said last week, real fruit ice lolly sort of things, and they're lovely. We've been having like apple juice and orange juice ones, and yeah, they're really refreshing, especially when I really fancy something, like when I'm thirsty and I've drunk loads, but I just want to have something that's going to take that little bit of time. And I really like cool, nice, cold drinks as well recently. Aversions, I'd still say the same, just bad smells, maybe like dog food again. Like I know that was the thing of last pregnancy. I definitely feel like I've noticed it's a bit more like recently. I think that's everything. To be honest, it was quite a quick update. There wasn't really a huge difference from last week, and I don't really know if there's going to be much difference from next week, because I haven't really got anything going on baby-wise within this next week. I have started looking at maternity clothes a bit more, so I might purchase some over this next week, so I might be able to talk about them, but I'm not sure yet. I've been looking at, like, a lot of places seem to have stopped doing or cut down on their maternity wear since having, like, when I was pregnant with Isla, which is a bit sad, because like New Look and H&M were like kind of my go-to places, and they just don't seem to have as much anymore, so I'm not really sure where to look. If you guys in the UK have any suggestions, I'd be completely happy to take them on board, because I really just don't know where to go. Like, also I've been looking into like nursing, like obviously I'm going to hopefully breastfeed again with this baby, and hopefully for longer than I did with Isla. That's my plan anyway. And though I have some nursing bras, I didn't really buy any nursing tops, and I really want to invest in some good, at least nursing tank tops. And I've also been looking into how to make my own, and I've got a few ideas in place. I'm probably going to have to get my mum to help me, because she's a seamstress in our family. She does all our taking up and stuff of like clothing and whatnot. So, but I might make a video on it if you guys are interested in, you know, DIY tank tops, and also bras, like getting DIY nursing bras as well. So yeah.